conspiracy man. Welcome to transmission number 1 of my ongoing mini podcast, aka The Rabbit Hole. Today I want to point your attention to a story that's been making its way through mainstream media. It may not seem like a big deal to most. It may make a lot of people kind of laugh a little bit when they see it in the news. Anyone from the 70s who remembers a TV show called The $6 Million Man will recall that he had bionic implants, one of which was his eye, which allowed him to see at incredible distances. Well, the University of Washington just announced that they have created a contact lens that they are calling, quote-unquote, bionic. The reason I bring this to your attention is because in my circles, we have seen this technology and used it for decades. Basically, as you may have guessed, it allows information, data, images, text, or whatever information you desire to be projected directly onto the lens of the human eye. Now, this may sound like an incredible advancement that we've all been waiting for, the ability to be able to see your own heart rate, the traffic report, projected directly onto your eyeball. And yes, honestly, it is a fascinating technology. However, I warn that this does mark the beginning of a major shift in how we communicate with each other. It's already disturbing enough that most of us are addicted to our cell phones. Now with the latest advances in iPhone technology, we now have little boxes that we hold in our hand that actually communicate with us as if it were a real person, actually makes decisions for us as if it were an authority figure, and it's something that we simply can't live without. Well, again, in a like manner, I warn about the future of projecting information on the human eye. When you no longer have the ability to trust what your eye sees beyond its own lens, and everything is spoon-fed to you directly to the eyeball itself, your image of the outside world eventually disappears. It's a simple warning, but just something to keep in the back of your mind. As we exponentially increase our own technology and the creature comforts and how we communicate with each other as technology advances, we also place ourselves in tight little cocoons. On the one hand, we seem connected via the internet, but on the other hand, we are all small, isolated islands, easily controlled, and that much easier to manipulate. My advice is the same as it's always been. Keep your eyes peeled for what's beyond your nose. Always keep an open mind, and continue to work on yourself. Only when you become confident do you lose the fear, and only then can you set an example.